YouTube, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tim here from Credit Kingdom, and today I'm going to be bringing you all a lot of information, a lot of knowledge about credit, business credit, pretty much everything in one. So before I get into it, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, even comment on the channel. It'll really help the algorithm of the channel grow. So shout out to the people that's been contacting me and supporting me. So, like I said, as the more I grow, the more you all can grow as well. So, I want to get straight into it. So, I want to talk about, credit repair and how you can pretty much, it can be a life changer. And I know it was a life changer for me, to be truthful. I mean, I remember my first credit card back in college. I had no idea. If you go back to the older videos, I talked about that. I thought it was free money, spent the whole thing, Eventually started learning about it from there, but, it never really hit me until now, to the age I'm at now, how really powerful, important credit really is, and how I can really take your life from one step to the next step. So follow along with me, stick with me throughout this video. It will be very worthwhile watching it. And I do want to say credit repair, it have a bad stigma attached to it because there's so many people been getting scammed out of their money, such as the person haven't been able to commit to their promises to their client, just running off with the money, and you don't hear from them again. So I just want to tell y'all to do your research before you do begin to invest and give away your money to these people. So, they'll promise you, oh, I have your credit score boost within 100 points and with this amount of time. And really, our credit repair is challenging inaccurate information on your credit report and trying to get the item removed if it can't be validated within 30 days. So if you all know about the FCRA, which is the Fair Credit Reporting Act, it states that any information that can't be verified, it has to be removed from your credit report, because 100% of everything on your credit report has to be accurate and right. Not 99%, but 100%. So that's how a lot of things get removed once they get challenged with the dispute letters. And another thing is, too, when you is challenging information, the credit bureau will always say the information is verified. And with most people, once they get that letter and a response back, they automatically give up, like, oh, it's nothing else I can do. But really there is. And that is the step 2. You don't just give up after challenging that first item. You go on to the next step. And that's why a lot of people get confused and don't understand credit repair, because it's not something that you can just, put it in a rush. It's a timely and slow process, because everything has to be done with, mail, such as certified mail. Even though they had the credit repair software that can automate all the dispute items for you within like 5 minutes or so. But you still have to manually send out the letters to the credit bureau and keep track of it. Well, I just want to let y'all know I've been there before with bad credit. Like I said, you get taken advantage of. You get the worst terms, the worst loans, the highest interest rates, and that's a position you don't want to be in, because you just throwing away money. And you really don't get the benefits like high limit credit cards, like business credit card, good personal loans, good auto loan. You pretty much get the low bargain, the low end of things. So I just want to tell y'all, just be, mindful and knowledgeable about this credit stuff, do your own research. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to bring you all information and knowledge. And, I want you all to, succeed and take action. Your credit not going to change overnight. So you have to start somewhere. Even though we all feel bad when we look at our credit report from Credit Karma and usually we feel down about it, but you just got to know that Credit Karma, I mean, it's a data furniture, so it will over exaggerate your score. So by them over exaggerate your scores, and then you go, they say you have like a 720, but then you go apply for a loan, a credit card, and it's like you get denied. And that's because the Credit Karma get paid for you applying for these credit cards and loans, because they can pretty much sell your information through these companies when you apply through their website and things like that. So, and something else I want to talk about is, like I said, you always want to invest in yourself, because it's definitely will come back to you no matter what. No matter what, you can may start out small with investment. You start out big, or it just depends on your budget. See, like I said before in my older videos, I mean, I started with the credit game, and pretty much I soaked in a lot of information. I started applying it to my own life, and things started to change. And not only that, my education and my research didn't stop there. Once I learned all the information I did from there, I started, reading more books, and I started, doing more online research. And then, like I said, you learn something, you do it, and then you teach it. And that's what I'm here to do. So, like I said, I spent a total of about $6,000. And no, I didn't spend $6,000 all at once. It's gradually, I bought one course at a time, bought another course, and, so forth. And that's what I want you all to do. Don't be in a hurry. If you don't have your finance together, you can contact me. I'll work something out for you. And let me show you all something, because this credit stuff, I mean, it's real, it can be done, you just gotta believe, and you gotta manifest these things into your life. Anything is possible. So, give me 1 second. And just to let you know, you're pretty much all you need to know is credit is it's the most best thing that can happen to a person, because you especially on your credit profile, a lot of people get tricked up into, oh, I have a 750 credit score, my credit score, this and that. But really, you can just have a blank credit profile, and add some authorized users on there and have an 850. And that don't mean you're gonna start getting approved for all these loans and credit cards, because, like I said, creditors and private lenders and other lenders don't care about your credit score. They mainly focus on what's behind the credit score. And the main 3 things they focus on, I say the main 5 things they focus on, is your payment history. And your payment history, like I said, go look at the previous videos. I break all that down. Payment history is 35% of your credit score. The utilization, that's another 30%, such as how much debt to ratio that you having. Like your utilization, if you're using too much, that's a 30%. And what's that? Your inquiries, that's about 10%. Your credit age, that's about another 10%. And what's that? Oh yeah, here it is. Right. Just want to show you all. I don't know if you all can see that, but available credit limit, and, that's only one. I'll show you all another one here. just to show y'all that, I mean, I'm really about helping people, and I know this really, it works. So, go another one. I'm show y'all another one here in a second. That was 2 so far, so that's about close to 30 grand worth of credit limit. Let me get this up, pull this up in a minute. Here you go, another one. So, if you can see that. You saw that one. I'm gonna show y'all another one, so stick with me. I know it's kind of a slow video, but I'm just showing y'all this stuff. It can be achieved once you equip the knowledge and you start applying these things yourself, or even, if you know people. And it's always about your connections and the people that you know to put you in position to win. And that's what I'm doing. I'm steady making progress every day. I'm just go small look, 5,000. So what's that? 20, another 9, 30, 35. So close about 40, 50 grand. Pretty much just some more, but I mean, I can go on. So I just want to let you know this is possible, even with having another. If someone in your family have, good personal credit and they don't really understand the value of credit and they just not using it, you can talk to them once you attain the knowledge and information that you need to know and how this business operates, such as the credit business, or just credit in general. And you pretty much you can do a lot. You can change your life, you can change their life. I mean, and I ain't even talk about, lined up the retail credit cards, the store credit card, furniture card. And I mean, once you have the personal credit card, getting store credit cards, retail, furniture, it makes things a lot easier. And your credit limits be in the thousands as well. So you don't have to pay for nothing, no cash over here. And another thing is too, the trick of the trade, you could be working and have credit limits. Like person B can be working as well and don't have credit limit. So when it's time for payday, say like both people taking home $2,000 after taxes. So person A don't have to go spend his check on, bills or anything. He can just put everything on the credit card. If you have $1,000 for bills or something, or you just want to buy something nice, he can put it on the credit card and pay, a minimum fee, well, how much he used, or or you just pay highly above the minimum fee. But person B, who don't have any credit, have to spend that cash that they have, and so person A have it way more easier and better, because next time it's rolling around for pay period again, he still got the same, $2,000 or so that he didn't use. He just put a minimum on the credit card, so each time pay period roll around, that money getting stacked. So that's pretty much how you can, move forward in life. That's one of the tips that we do use. We don't, spend money on debit cards around here. We spend money on credit. Well, as long as you don't put yourself in debt with it, then everything should be fine. Just because you got a $5,000, $10,000 credit card, don't mean you go start splurging because especially if you're not making the money to, you know, afford to pay that debt. And like I said, one of the biggest things with credit is your payment history. It's 35%. So you have to service your debt in order to, you know, if you want to be able to start getting these good personal loan, business loan, credit card. Like I said, I don't want to hold y'all too long, but, you know, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to put the link in the description below. Contact me on my Facebook business page at Credit Kingdom. You'll even contact me on here on this YouTube. Leave it in the comments. I'm always available, so don't hesitate. So y'all be safe, take it easy, and I'm always here. All right, catch y'all later, YouTube.